Dave from HIRAX, and you are watching El Cuartel del Metal.net. Thrash forever.
Well, in the beginning, it was a brand new thing. We had just started in the early 80s. There were bands like HIRAX and Metallica, Slayer, Exodus, Testament, bands like that, coming out of the U.S.,
Yes.
We had to work very, very hard, but it paid off. That's why we're here now. It's like, many years later, almost 30 years later, we're here in South America in a beautiful country like, Peru. So for us, it's an honor, but the work was worth it. We recorded our first album in 1985. That was when the first album came out. And we're still recording albums to this day. Our most recent album is called El Rostro de la Muerte. And it's out in South America on 2 different labels. We have a label called Hurling Metal Records in Argentina and a label in Brazil called Killigan Records. So the work is always worth it, especially when we come to countries like this that have so much passion for heavy metal. So for us, it's an honor to be here. The fans are the most important thing, we create our music for the fans. Obviously, we love doing what we do, but we always keep the fans in mind, For the new album, that's one of the reasons on this tour we're doing one of the new songs, a song called La Boca de la Bestia. It's going to be on the next album. We're working on that right now, but in between touring and going out on the road, it's kind of hard to, get the music together. So after this tour, when we get done with Peru, we go back to Los Angeles to work on the new album. So it's going to be an honor. It'll be the first time we've ever played this new song in concert. I've worked with Bill Matoyer in the past because he's worked with HIRAX and other bands. Like, he did a lot of the early Slayer albums. There's many more bands. I just can't think of them at the moment because there's so much going on. But when I sat down and talked with the rest of the band, the guys in my band, Jorge Icabalas on drums, the Harrison brothers, which is Lance Harrison guitars and Steve Harrison bass, and our new guitar player, Mike Guerrero, we were pretty much, we wanted to get a producer who knew our kind of music, somebody that knew metal, knew how to get the right guitar sounds and the right drum sounds. So we feel that Bill Matoyer is the right guy, and he's got a very long history in the metal scene. So, even going back to when he worked with Armored Saint and bands like that. So for us, it's the right choice. And when we get back to Los Angeles, we're going to start getting ready to go into his home. He has his own studio, and we're going to go there and record the 4th studio album. So we're looking forward to it. I think the fans are going to be more than happy when they hear the new music because we really care so much about our fans that we're being pretty tough on ourselves. We're making sure that the riffs and all the music's going to be very, very good. And that, just even getting the right sounds. Drums have to come out loud for HIRAX. They have to be very powerful. Our drummer's great, but we got to make sure that he's recorded correctly. So getting Bill Matoyer, it's the right thing for the band. For us, it's mostly significant in the fact that we love the fans here. So we're going to try to always come back to Peru. There are certain countries that mean a lot to us. Obviously, Peru is one of them. Argentina is another place that's like our home. Our drummer's from there. Mike Guerrero, our guitar player, his family is from Lima, Peru. So this is really important. And then also the fact that we're playing with Sodom. HIRAX and Sodom have a long history in thrash metal. So us to come here to this city to play this concert, this is a historic, very historic event. And most thrash metal fans would die to see this concert. So the people of Peru are getting a very special event tomorrow.